lakey, bit lakey. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Beautiful is very hard. Dioniru, Dionioku. Oh. Rakastan sinua. Triggering. Utsukushi. Hello, welcome to Gazelle ASMR. My name is Gazelle. Yes, like the African gazelle. My cough is cold, and I was thinking of starting this video because I need caffeine, because there are going to be 10 top hardest languages, so I need more caffeine. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to Gazelle ASMR. And yes, so you guys might remember my video when I was whispering 10 top cutest languages in the world, and it turned out some of those cutest languages could also be, I'm not giving you the names yet, so some of those cutest languages in fact could be hardest ones. Yes, so I'm not going to reveal it yet. By the way, if you are new to my YouTube channel, and by the end of this video, if you are going to like it, please subscribe. And yeah, that is all I wanted to say. And now, one more thing I wanted to say is that I am going to actually say something. So I potentially have asthma. A few people were leaving comments for me saying, why are you breathing so hard? Why are we hearing you breathing so loud? I mean, out of all these millions of ASMR artists on YouTube, 100%, maybe quite a lot of them having asthma. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really go and ask them individually saying, do you hate, by the way, have you got asthma? I'm not saying it. But often when you see me taking really deep breaths, and technically, yeah, as you can see, I am like somehow, you can hear me breathing slightly hard, either from my nose or from my, chest, or my mouth, basically. Breathe from your chest. When I want to breathe from my nose and my mouth, you can actually hear it quite loud in here. So the reason for that is a potential asthma. Anyway, I will keep you posted about this. Is just a small health update I wanted to give you. I posted it a couple weeks ago, and yeah, just wanted to let you know. So tonight, oh, by the way, I'm having my phone here in my hand, so just in case if you see it in the whole video moving around, it's because I have got this in my hand like that. So yeah, that's why. And I am reading them in here. Okay, so tonight you will be learning top 10 hardest languages in the world, and I will be telling you exactly why these languages considered as the hardest languages in the world. And yeah, and then I am going to whisper some words from them, so then I will see how good I can actually pronounce the hardest languages in the world. Anyway, without further ado, let's start this challenge. And So, the category of these languages and why they are basically hard. Apparently, these languages, normally like a very easy language like a Spanish, it takes you about 600 to 700 hours to learn it. But these languages which we are going to talk about tonight, you would need more than 1,800 to potentially over 2,200 hours to learn it. One of those languages is Arabic. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually talk about them one by one. But just bear in mind that most of these languages is technically these 10 languages which I picked, 10, 11 languages that I picked, you will need more than 2,200 hours to learn it. Okay, so why Arabic is one of the hardest? So we are going from number 1 to 10. Number 1 hardest language in the world is Arabic. It's a complex grammar and script, and it's of course taking over 2,000 hours to learn Arabic. Now for the most of you, if you know, I am actually Persian. I do speak Persian. Back in our country, we actually learn Arabic from school. So yes, Arabic is very, very hard grammar. And the second one is Mandarin Chinese. So the Chinese language is more of a tonal system type of language, and it's got over 3,000 characters to memorize. And it's hard. It's hard to memorize 3,000 characters when you are of course learning other languages at the same time. Number three is Japanese. So the Japanese language has got 3 writing systems: kanji, levels of politeness, and other ones. It's basically one of the hardest languages, and at the same time I actually had it as one of the cutest languages, which is interesting. Number 4 is Korean. Exactly, again, Korean was one of the cutest languages, but again, like Japanese, it's also into the category of the hardest languages in the world. It's got a very unique grammar, it's honorifics, and of course the sentences and structures are quite difficult. And number 5, again, as it was also part of the cutest languages on my video, is Finnish. Now Finnish language has got 15 cases, and it's actually got no relations to any other languages like English or Germanic languages. And Finnish has got 2 systems of writing, so the writing way is different and the speaking way is different. For example, when you want to say 1, 2, 3, yksi, kaksi, kolme, and it's like completely different when you want to say it is yksi, kaksi, kolme, something like that, I think. So I don't remember exactly, but there are so many words that they are different when you are writing it and then saying it. And number 5 is Hungarian. I mean, honestly, it's hard. Hungarian is always hard. Whenever I want to make ASMR languages and going to practice Hungarian, it doesn't matter how many times that day I practice Hungarian, it's very hard. Like, it's hard. Number 6 is Polish. I never knew that Polish is one of the hardest languages in the world. It's got 7 cases and difficult pronunciation. So if you are from Poland, you're speaking Polish, I'd like to know more about Polish language. Number 8 is Icelandic. Now Icelandic, if you know from my previous videos, is an ancient language. So Icelandic people actually kept the grammar back in Nordic people, the Norsemen, Vikings. So that's why the language is somehow hard. Even the pronunciation's often quite hard for so many people who are not really familiar with the language. Number 9 is Russian. Well, Russian has got a very special alphabet. So it's basically like an aspect system, and I think for me Russian's pronunciations often comes out quite difficult as well. But I don't know if you are speaking Russian, let me know. Number 10 is Vietnamese, or Vietnamese and Thai. In my point of view, when I was doing these ASMR languages, Vietnamese seems so much easier than Thai. Thai is 100% difficult. It's more like a tonal with complex vowel system. I think that really is like Thai language as well. There are so many other reasons. If you want me to make a more complete video just to tell you about these 10 hardest languages, I can make a separate video just talking about all the details and making it a more knowledgeable type of video. But this video is just for ASMR type of thing, and you are about to get these tingles and trickles anytime soon. So I have picked few tingly words. I picked these, and I am going to start it after I just give you one more detail. Actually, I think I mentioned it. Yeah, I've mentioned it. So yes, and we are going to start the tingly words in these 10 hardest languages. Fingers crossed I will be able to actually do it quickly and easily. But this is what you are here for, isn't it? Okie. Now it is time for those of you who want to know exactly what are these triggering words in these 10 hardest languages in the world. So I've picked Arabic. The first word in Arabic is ella, which means family. Ella, or it could also be illa, illa, illa. And the next word in Arabic is, oh, that's hard, mustahil, mustahil, mustahil. Mustahil means impossible. Mustahil, mustahil. And intizar, intizar, which again the pronunciation for this is intizar, I think. Intizar. And haqiqa, haqiqa, haqiqa. That means truth. Haqiqa. Zuhriya, zuhriya. Zuhriya means flower pot. Zuhriya, zuhriya. And the next language in Chinese. So Chinese for you tonight. The trigger words I picked is Aishing, 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 Aishing. Aishing means romantic love. Aishing, 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 Aishing. Or is it Aishing or Aishing? Not really sure. Next word is butterfly, butterfly. Hujie, 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 hujie. And Meili, Meili, Meili means beautiful. Meili, Meili. Next word in Chinese would be happiness, which is Xingfu, 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 Xingfu. Next language will be Japanese. So the Japanese, I think I have mentioned, if I haven't, there are 3 writing systems: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. So the words, trigger words in Japanese for you tonight will be renai, 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 and butterfly, which I think I Utsukushi, that is triggery. Utsukushi, 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 Utsukushi. And happiness in Japanese, shiawase, 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 shiawase. And the next language will be Korean. So Korean pronunciation shifts depending on context, apparently. So the first trigger word or sentence, basically, because it's I love you in Korean. So that is 사랑해요, 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 사랑해요. And next one is butterfly. 나비, 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 나비. And next one, Orium, 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 Orium. I'm saying it every time differently. I don't know exactly how to say this, but difficulty means Orium. Let me know. Anyway, you guys, if you are speaking Korean, let me know, because that means difficulty. Now, beautiful in Korean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful in Korean is Arium Tapa, Arium Tapa. Actually, could be Arium Tapa, Arium Tapa. And next one is Finnish, Suomi. Moi Suomi, moi Suomi, moi Suomi. And so we are going to say I love you in Finnish. Rakastan sinua. Rakastan sinua. If you've been watching my Swedish and Finnish comparison video, love phrases, you definitely know this by now. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go and watch it. So I have been comparing these languages, love phrases. So I love you in Finnish is rakastan sinua, rakastan sinua, rakastan sinua, rakastan sinua. And butterfly, perhonen, 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 perhonen. Vaikeus, vaikeus means difficulty. Vaikeus, 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 vaikeus. And beautiful is kaunis, kaunis, kaunis. And the next hardest language in the world that you have no idea how hard it is, and I am sure it will probably kill me tonight. It's Hungarian. So the Hungarian could potentially be very similar family to, not could potentially, actually is similar family as Finnish, but for some reasons I find Hungarian much more difficult than Finnish. For some reasons, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, let me know. So the first sentence, I love you again, in Hungarian is szeretlek, 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 szeretlek. And the next one, butterfly, biliango, 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 biliango. And beautiful is very hard. Dioniru, Dionioku. Oh, this is hard, you guys. Hungarian is hard. Dioniru, Dioniru, Dioniru. If you're from Hungary, let me know how my pronunciation is. Next one, happiness in Hungarian. Boldogság, Polish. So Polski. Let's see how difficult Polish is when it comes to pronouncing it. Apparently it's very hard, even harder than Finnish to learn. So for Finnish you would need 1,000 hours to learn, but for Polish language you would need about 1,100 hours to learn, and it could potentially take over 1,500 hours for both of them, but Polish is still slightly harder, I think. At least based on what I've just found. I will give you the source of this as well, which is the FSI, if I'm right, or FIS. I will send the link for you in the description box. But yeah, I'll give you the source exactly if you want to read it for your own information as well. Now, Polish, I love you in Polish is kocham cię. Kocham cię. Kocham cię. Kocham cię. Kocham cię. And next one, butterfly. Motyl. Motyl. I mean, by far, just giving the words, I mean, I don't really see any difficulties, but motyl, butterfly, sounds quite easy anyway. Now, next word is actually difficulty in Polish. Trudność. 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 Okay, I can see a little bit of difficulties in pronouncing trudność. And the next word in Polish is happiness, which is szczęście. 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 This part somehow I think is cute. Szczęście. Let me know if you're speaking Polish. Next language, Icelandic, which I told you it's actually preserved from the Old Norse language. And I love you in Icelandic. Jeg älskar thing. Jeg älskar thing. I think I've said these as well in the previous videos comparing Finnish and Icelandic, so you might already know this. Let's go on with the next word, butterfly. Fiffrildi. 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 And the next word is difficulty. It is erfiðleiki. 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 Oh my gosh, this is hard. This is really hard. Erfiðleiki. Now beautiful in Icelandic. I need a deep breath. Because I am giving you the hardest languages, honestly, so it is hard to pronounce them. So beautiful in Icelandic would be fallegur. 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 Let me know how I say this. And happiness, haminkia. 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 Haminkia means happiness in Icelandic. Next language will be Russian. Russian. And let's see, regarding Russian, it's a Cyrillic alphabet, which is hard, and it's a verbal aspect system for pronouncing it. And let's start the trigger words in Russian. So how to say I love you in Russian. Я люблю тебя. Я люблю тебя. Я люблю тебя. Я люблю тебя. Not really sure about my pronunciation. Я люблю тебя. And butterfly. is babuchka, 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 babuchka. Oh, that's cute. Next word is difficulty in Russian. Now hold it there because I want to compare this to another language which sounds slightly the same on the beginning of the word anyway. So difficulty in Russian is trudnost, trudnost, trudnost. Now I'll take you back to Polish to say difficulty, trudność, trudność. So difficulty in Russian, trudnost, difficulty in Polish, trudność. Some are similar, let me know. And beautiful in Russian is красивее, красивее, красивее. And happiness, happiness in Russian, szczęście, 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 szczęście. Happiness in Russian. Okay, now I have been thinking of doing both Thai and Vietnamese, but I've basically picked one of them, and that's Vietnamese for tonight. It's somehow quite the same as Thai, but a bit more tonal. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments. So anyways, so the last hardest language tonight is Vietnamese, and that is the first trigger sentence is anh yêu em, anh yêu em, anh yêu em, anh yêu em, anh yêu em. That's I love you in Vietnamese. Next one is butterfly. Con boom, con boom, con boom, con boom, con boom, con boom. And difficulty in Vietnamese is cocan, cocan. I'd like to know, is it kokam or kokam? I really want to know kokan, kokan or hohan. I like to know that. Kokan. And beautiful in Vietnamese would be xinh đẹp, xinh đẹp, xinh đẹp, xinh đẹp. And the final word in Vietnamese is hạnh phúc, hạnh phúc, hạnh phúc, hạnh phúc. Okay, so tonight you've listened to 10 top hardest languages in ASMR soft whisper by me.